Welcome back for the finale of What If Palpatine Accidentally Executed Order 65. Thank you for your support on the first two parts of this What If. If you haven't seen those parts, I recommend you watch those first before watching this video. The links will be in the description below. Back in Padme's apartment, Ahsoka had been trying her best to get the twins to rest. After doing so, Ahsoka could not sit around waiting for news of events on Mustafar. Going to the nearest holoprojector, R2-D2 finds a way through to Grandmaster Yoda. The normally serene master looks exhausted, his robes a charred mess, a result of a trip to Mustafar. Yoda states that Sidious has escaped the planet with Obi-Wan, but that Vader was either joining or pursuing the pair. The piece of news did not reassure Ahsoka, knowing she would have to say something to Padme and the Senate. Yoda tells her to reassure the Senate that the Sith were on the back foot. Ahsoka bows to the Jedi Master, before gathering her words. Reconnecting to Padme, Ahsoka relays Yoda's news, and the whole Senate erupts. Voting immediately commenced for the Supreme Chancellor to be stripped of his title in absentia, but little did they know of the massive risk being taken by the Jedi. Back on board a Republic gunship, Yoda was exhausted in the wild chase of Sidious. The Force had not been helpful in decoding what had happened with the clones, but at least they had not turned upon the Jedi. Travelling alongside some of the surviving Jedi Masters, an officer points Yoda to the navigation computer, and it turned out they were going to Coruscant again. Yoda broke into action, conveying the news to Ahsoka, as all of the senators and politicians were now in danger. With the twins to take care of, Ahsoka could not do much, other than warn the Jedi Temple of the threat. Sidious finally landed, but with his apprentice in close pursuit. Sidious ran towards the Senate building, but his path is blocked by a large tower toppling in front of him. Meeting the cold eyes of his apprentice with his own lifeless stare, Sidious had no time to reflect on both the betrayal of the clones and the betrayal of his apprentice, as Vader surged towards him. The cackles of Sidious screamed through the air, their jaws shifting them to Sidious's ship. Unlocking several doors, Vader felt Obi-Wan stirring from his bindings close by. Evading Sidious for a moment, he cut the bindings off of the Jedi Master, before providing him with his lightsaber, which was on a nearby table. Going back to the Sith Lord, Vader was on the back foot. His initial relentless attacks were beginning to fade, but Sidious was not stopping. Vader again moved the battle, this time outside towards the recently arriving gunships. Sidious now faced Vader, the Jedi, and the clones. Using the Force to move all of the gunships towards each other, the air around them swelled from the power, and all of Sidious's opponents ducked for cover. All except one. Behind the Sith Lord, Obi-Wan had crawled through his pain, and had made it all the way to the outside of the ship. Slithering down the ramp, he threw his lightsaber with all of his might at the Sith Lord, bringing an end to the tornado of destruction caused. The Jedi and clones all look to see the cause of the stoppage, and find Obi-Wan crawling. The clones start celebrating, and Vader's eyes flickered and returned to their blue. Leaving the other Jedi to repair the mess caused, Anakin rushed over to the Senate building, just as the senators emerged. Anakin just couldn't figure out why everyone was defensively surrounding Padme. Padme was delighted to announce that Palpatine had been voted out, and not that this was of any importance anymore, and that she was one of the candidates to fill his role. Ordering several clones to transport the senators to their temporary apartments, the clones obeyed the command of the Jedi, now free of Order 65. Anakin carries Obi-Wan back to the remains of the Jedi Temple, placing him in the hands of the capable healers, and then flew to Padme's apartment. Watching Ahsoka and Padme tend to Luke and Leia, Anakin wanted to spend time with them, but one matter still gnawed at his mind. What had happened to the clones? An equally curious Ahsoka decides to join her master, and together, they search for the nearest Republic database, which turned out to be in Ahsoka's cruiser. There they replay the transmission of Order 65 from Sidious, and Anakin realises the Fives have been correct to be suspicious of the clone inhibitor chips. Summoning Rex, who had somehow survived the recent chaos, his inhibitor chip is removed, and with the help of R2-D2, read in surprise as all of the orders have been tied to the Supreme Chancellor. They needed to get rid of these chips as quickly as possible, even if Padme was made the Supreme Chancellor. They had been one order number away from their entire order being destroyed. With all of the clones under their command, Anakin leads them back to their home of Kamino. Barging his way inside, Anakin and Ahsoka begin a mass arrest of all of the Kaminoans who have been involved in the plot against the Jedi. After the arrests, the Jedi stood outside of the facility, observing the happy clones freed from their internal prison. Receiving a transmission from his recovering master, Obi-Wan was looking sternly at his Padawan. The word had quickly spread of the marriage between Anakin and Senator Amidala, and Anakin was in trouble again. Watching several clone gunships disappear, Anakin hoped that his role in saving the galaxy would keep him with the Jedi and the clones. That is it for What If Palpatine Accidentally Executed Order 65. If you enjoyed this, please like this video, turn on that notification bell, and if you're new to this channel or my other channel, subscribe for more tips. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd like to see next and how I can improve my videos. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.